Hello. Okay, so today we're going to be working with peach. And the peach ray is one of the most yummy rays of all the 100 and so rays of the colors that we work with. I'm going to take a moment to open directions together, and you can join me. I'd like to invite you as we create sacred space before we work together. So if you're new, my name is Chetna, and I've been working with shamanic healing practices, merging with divine energies for as long as I can remember, to bring healing, to uplift people, to support people, and bring more joy, more happiness, more enlightened energy, more awareness, more consciousness, to help people live more enlightened lives, more joy. Okay, so we are going to tune into the direction of the east to begin with. And as we go through opening the directions together, I'd like you to also invite the peach ray in. Invite the peach ray in and feel that. I'm wearing my peach t-shirt. Atlanta peaches. I got the t-shirt in Atlanta, the peach ray. Inviting in peach. So through all the directions, opening the directions as we usually do, but be aware of peach is about intimacy and closeness. So how close do you feel to the directions when you open, like bringing in that quality of opening yourself, inviting in the connection so that you feel the closeness. So as we open directions together now, I want you to tune in with that quality of peach. So we're thanking the spirit of the East for its support and the love as we work together in circle now with the peach ray. Breathing in that peach and breathing in the spirit of the East. Feeling gratitude for all the love and support that we have in the invisible realms, coming to uplift us, to engage with us, to enlighten us. Moving to the south now, thanking the spirits of the south for their love and their support. It's amazing how the warmth from the south often supports the growth of the peaches and the peach ray, even with people. People in the warmer climates, often very friendly. Thank you to the spirits of the south. And moving to the spirits of the west now, and thanking the spirits of the west for their support and their love as we work today. Feeling that connection. Thanking the spirits of the north for their love and their support as we work today. Okay, lots of support there from the north. And now we're going to move to the middle world spirits and thank them for their love and support. Thanking the elements, the fire, the air, the earth herself, the waters, and the spirit of the place where you are. Just thanking the spirit of the place where you are right now. Thanking our teachers from the lower world, our power animals and allies. And thanking the upper world teachers, the wise ones, the angelic, the gurus, the saints, the enlightened masters throughout all the ages, the angelic, the archangelic, all the divine. loving presences to support, liberate us, enlighten us, help us to move through these transition times. Thank you. So, hello friends, and I want to talk to you a little bit about peach now. So this ray is, it's a really warm ray. It's a very loving ray, but in a kind of understated, quiet way. You know, it's not as bright and dazzling as some of the yellow rays, which are very golden and very joyful and uplifting. The peach ray is more like a slow burn. It's warm, but it's gentle. So if you think of people who are peach adepts, people who are really good at channeling that peach ray in your family and friends and circles of loved ones, they might be like the quiet people who are more in the background, but you know, it's like you want to go up and give them a big squeeze or a big hug. You know, they are like the cuddly teddy bear kind of people who you love, who might not be very verbal or very demonstrative with their affections, but you can feel that in that quiet warmth, sort of, if you imagine a stone that's heated all day in the sun, and now the sun is set, and then that warmth is coming off the stone, and you want to be close, and you want to feel the warmth of the stone. It's not going to burn you. It's not going to hurt. You know, peach people are warm and yummy people, and you feel like a gentle sweetness. And if you think about the peach ray, and you think about the peach fruit, what is the gift of this fruit? You know, it's a soft fruit. You can bite into this fruit. It's very juicy. It's very sweet. But at the core of this fruit, there is a stone or a pit. In England, they call it a stone. In America, they say it's a pit. And the pit is very hard. It's like a rock. But if you think about, in order to be peachy and really warm and share your warmth, you need to have a strong core in yourself. You need to know who you are. You need to be clear about your boundaries. And when you know who you are inside, and you feel very clear about what you can't do, what you want, what you don't want, and you know yourself, you can express and you can feel that in your core, there's no problem being warm and open, usually. You know, all of us have wounds that we get from our family line and the way we're raised often, or our culture, or difficult situations in the society. Some people grow up in war zones, and, you know, there's reasons to protect your peach or to feel like you have to defend yourself. And sometimes it needs, or we get hurt. And sometimes we want to withdraw and pull into our shell, and we don't want to share our peach energy. We just feel like, you know, once we're wounded, it's like, you know, you just want to cut that part of yourself off. So healing might need to happen for you with the peach ray. And so healing is possible, you know. Peach has many different gifts for us, but it's a very warm, yummy energy. And of course, during lockdown in COVID times, people are not seeing each other. They're not hugging. People can't see family members or elders who have a lot of comorbidities or vulnerabilities and health issues. You feel like you're withholding your affections. You know, you're not letting the peach ray flow through in a tactile way, perhaps. You know, you're not letting your peach exude. So the challenge right now is, during times of COVID, how do we allow the peach ray to come through us? And how do we feel that warmth and friendliness with people and allow ourselves to exude and emanate those peachy frequencies without jeopardizing people's boundaries and health issues. So today we're going to do a journey around that. We're going to explore, what is that meaning? And I would like to suggest to you, well, there's another metaphor that is really arising for me as I contemplated this call, and I was thinking, how do you express peace in a time of COVID when we're locking down and when we're boundaried like this and really concerned about health? And I was remembering when I first moved to England in the 80s and the countryside, and a lot of the houses down here didn't have central heating. They had something called night storage heating. And if you're American and you don't know what that is, what it is basically it's an electrical system where there are like sort of bricks or cement stones locked up in a radiator. And during the day, when the electricity is on, it warms the stones up all day. And then after sunset or a certain time in the evening, then the heater then releases the heat that was generated and stored in those kind of stones. It's all encased in like a metal case. Those night storage heaters would then release the warmth. And that's the kind of reminds me of peach, Often if you meditate and you understand silence and you cultivate a kind of quietness inside yourself and you feel at peace with yourself, then you are sort of building your reservoir of the peach inside. And then when you actually do see people, and a lot of us have not, been in, retreat and not seeing anyone, then when you finally do see people, you have an overflow of energy which wishes to come out and move to people. And, you can express your peachiness just through a smile, through sort of looks and, just presence. It's a certain quality of presence. And a lot of people look at teachers like, famous teachers, gurus, and wise people. And you can sometimes just go into a trance looking at the teacher and not really even listening to what they're saying. And you can feel the warmth and this kind of love emanating from the teacher. And then, these masters over the time. I mean, I sat with Osho. I had the good fortune in the 80s to be in India and sit with Osho and just feel a certain energy field that was generated around him, which was very peachy and emanated a certain warmth and a quality of witnessing, which completely was transformative. Felt amazing. I've sat in other energy fields with other teachers, numerous teachers. I visited a lot of teachers, and they all have a different quality of energy. And peach is sort of that auric. You can get an aura to aura feeling of peach. And there's certain people who are peachy, and you want to be near them. It could be the quiet person in your group of friends, when you used to go out with friends in large groups of people, and it might not have been the person who was the most talkative, but you'd feel like you just wanted to visit or connect with that person somehow, and just even that silent communion. Peachy times can just be sitting on the couch, holding the hands of a loved one, having a simple cup of tea, looking at nature together, maybe watching a show. Peachy times. The cat coming up, sitting in your lap. The dog just wants to come and wag its tail and kind of be with you. Dogs are very peachy. They want to connect. They want to bond with you, spend time. So we have these peachy, quiet times. You're not talking with the cat. The dog isn't talking to you, but you're connecting, and you can feel that love flow, that energetic love flow. That's the quality of peach. So now that you know about peach, what we're going to do is we're going to do a journey to the peach master or mistress. You're going to ask a question. And the question that we're going to ask tonight is, living in these times of, COVID, not wanting to hug people or spread germs, what is the way for you to express your peach? This is going to be a two-part question. How do you share your peach in a way that's in harmony You're not going over someone's boundary or taking a risk or making them frightened, even if you feel you're in wonderful resonant health. You don't want to cross someone's boundary. So how do you create that environment of the relaxation and the peach, and yet share the peachy energy you have in a harmonious way? And the other part of that question is, how do you receive peach? Peach isn't just necessarily about connecting to someone else. We all have that peach connection inside ourselves. And so maybe you need to connect with peach inside yourself. Maybe you need to connect with peach from the universe. Listening, you go outside and the wind is stroking you, or you're suddenly hearing the bird's song, or you're paying attention, the butterfly just flew in front of you, or there's a rabbit in the lane. This is a way the universe could be touching you with peach. So how do you receive peach? So peach from the universe, receiving peach from within yourself, and receiving peach from other people. How do you, what's the best way for you to receive peach? And what are the symbols they want to give you to make you more attentive to how you can bring more peach into your life? How can I receive more peach? What's a good thing for me to focus on? Okay, so your intention can be, I'm going to the Colour Athenaeum mansion to meet the peach ray and to ask my questions. How can I share peach in a harmonious way? How can I receive peach? What's the best way for me to receive it? So giving, receiving, and then before you leave, ask peach, do you have any message for me before I leave here? Give me your blessing and give me some healing. If you know you're wounded on peach, I would say to you, just ask for healing right now. Don't try to give and receive or mess with any of it. Just say, I need a peach healing. This is an issue for me. I know I feel screwed up about it and I want help. Now, thank you very much. I'm coming for healing. If you feel good and you feel relaxed, so how the best way for me to share it, the best way for me to receive it, and deepen my ability to receive. Okay, let's go. thanking the peach ray and asking for a blessing as you return. So making some notes for yourself about peach. And as you're making the notes, I feel the peach is with us, and opening yourself just to receive through your field of energy. Let it percolate, let it shower upon you like a rain. Let yourself receive the peach. Know that existence loves you. No matter what's going on the surface and in our minds, all the kind of chaos and thoughts, peach is there holding us. It's a beautiful essence that's always available to us on the ether. You can call in the peach ray. You can ask for that holding when you feel alone, when you're feeling abandoned, when you're feeling unsupported, when you're feeling overwhelmed. Invite the peach to come close and to hold you, you know, like a mother would hold a baby to her bosom. Let the peach energy hold you. Invite it in, invite it close, that warmth and holding, you know, and that's a kind of intimacy. It's not like romance intimacy. It's that closeness, that feeling of safety, the feeling of warmth, the feeling of being held, you know, the feeling of being held. And peach blessings are showering upon us all. So much love, and peach is available to us. You know, don't be alienated. Peach doesn't want you to feel the alienation. And whether you need to receive peach internally for yourself, so then your cup fills up and then overflows to others, you might be depleted in peach. You might just need to receive it in meditation and keep your peach juice inside till it overflows. You might be already full of peach, ready to just let it flow. You might, you know, need to receive. Yes, so see it. And if you have the good fortune to live near where peaches grow, the peach tree, please give your gratitude, thanks, and love to your peach tree or peach trees in general. If you eat a peach, if you have the good fortune to be able to eat a peach, as you eat the peach, give a thanks and blessing to the tree that produced the fruit. This existence loves us. It produces beautiful fruits for us. You know, the trees just share. They share their fruits. They drop their fruits on us. You know, this is the season of the harvest. Happy equinox for the fall. The apples are coming off the trees. The plums are ripe. The blackberries are here for the picking. The earth is sharing her abundance with us. She loves us. She's supporting us. She's nurturing us. And feel that love, the peach love from nature coming to us. So let yourself receive. Give thanks to the peaches. Find your peach tree inside, perhaps, and thank it. And its blessings showering upon you. So much peachy love to you all, my dear friends. And enjoy this time of peach. And lockdown or no lockdown, peach is available and freely available for us to share. Okay, leave me a note to let me know you were here. I can see numbers that some of you are here, but, you know, and how the peach ray was for you. You know, how you can benefit from receiving more, ways to open yourself more to receive. I'd love to hear some of the clues you got on your journey. We all learn from each other, so whether or not you watch this live or you watch this later and you listen later, you can leave your hints for peach because, you know, and if you ever need a hit of peach again, come back and do, you know, listen to the call again and do the journey and go into the peach ray and know that you're totally loved and held by the peach essence. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so much love and peach joy juice, the fruity sweetness of the gentle peach to you all. Lots of love. Bye for now.